The simple reason for eating karpas at the Seder is in order to get the kids to ask questions. Normally we make kiddush, we wash our hands, that's already normal, and then we eat bread. But in this instance, we're taking a vegetable and dipping it into salt water, so the kids should say, hey, why aren't we eating bread? There are many allegories and allusions with this custom of eating karpas. We eat a green because it's the spring holiday. We dip it in salt water to represent the tears which were shed during this period of enslavement. Yosef Karo describes the eating of karpas as an expression of divine rachmanis. He says that the placing of the karpas where we do, on the Seder plate, indicates that it should be this expression of divine compassion, and hence the need for dipping it into salt water, because we need divine compassion. In actuality, the simple meaning behind the karpas of having the children ask questions never leaves, even using this Kabbalistic insight. Because we are God's children. And when we eat karpas, we should be asking, why is it that this night being a generic term for the word gullus, is so long that we are still concerned about the tears that were shed in Egypt? There is a discussion later on in the Haggadah about remembering that we left Egypt. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah says we have to remember leaving Egypt even at night, and our sages say that we have to remember Egypt even when Mashiach comes. Which would mean that Elazar ben Azariah, with whom the halacha goes, indicates that we do not need to remember that we left Egypt when Mashiach comes. The reason being is that the miracles which were wrought during the Messianic era will be like a candle in the noonday sun, that the flame of which casts a shadow and makes it darker. So the advent of Mashiach's coming is the true and ultimate expression of Hashem's rachmanis, Hashem's compassion, and we need not remember the shedding of tears anymore. For the YouParsha, I'm Herschel Finman.